new practice of secret trial for Nnamdi Kanu and other alleged terrorism cases is unconstitutional. IPOB's leader's lawyer, Ejimako, welcome to the news, and please, thank you for tuning in to listen. Kanu's trial by the Nigerian government, which continued last Friday, April 8, was the first casualty of the new directive. Aloy Ejimako, a special counsel for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has described the new practice directions on trial of terrorism cases as unconstitutional. By the new directive, the Chief Judge of the Federal Court of Nigeria, Justice John Tehemba Soho, last week noted that the distance and size of perimeter to be secured for the trial shall be determined based on the recommendation of security agencies on a case-by-case basis. It means terrorism trials include the ongoing trial of Nnamdi Kanu and other related ones will be done secretly, even without journalists, except the judge rules otherwise. Kanu's trial by the Nigerian government, which continued last Friday, April 8, was the first casualty of a new directive. Ejimako, in a statement on Sunday, said the new practice direction on terrorism trials recently issued by the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court are unconstitutional by the clear provisions of two subsections of Section 36 of the Constitution, which requires all trials to be in public. The first, according to him, is subsection 3 of Section 36 of the Constitution, which states that the proceeding of a court or the proceeding of any tribunal relating to matters mentioned in subsection 1 of this section, including the announcement of a decision of a court or tribunal, shall be held in public. The second, he further noted, is subsection 4 of the Section 36 of the Constitution, which states that whenever any person is charged with a criminal offense, he shall, unless the charge is withdrawn, be entitled to a fair hearing in public within a reasonable time by a court or tribunal. He said that the only restrictions the Constitution allows are on a case-by-case basis, and it must be narrowly tailored by the particular court or tribunal before whom the suspect is being tried, and not omnibus practice directions that seeks to envelop every case in one fell swoop. The statement read in part. The first narrowly tailored section can be found in Section 36, subsection 4A of the Constitution, which states that a court or such a tribunal may exclude from its proceeding persons other than the parties thereto or their legal practitioners in the interest of defense, public safety, public order, public morality, the welfare of the persons who have not attained the age of 18 years, the protection of life of the parties, or to such extent and it may consider necessary by reason of special circumstances in which publicity would be contrary to the interests of justice. The second narrow exception is contained in Section 36(4)b of the Constitution, which states that if any proceedings before a court or such a tribunal, a minister of the government of the Federation, or a commissioner of the government of a state satisfy the court or tribunal that it would not be in the public interest for any matter to be publicly disclosed, the court or tribunal shall make arrangement for evidence relating to that matter to be heard in private and shall take such other action as may be necessary or expedient to prevent the disclosure of the matter. Thus, other than in the circumstances of these narrowly tailored exceptions permitted by the Constitution, the new practice directions are ultra vires the Constitution, and it cannot be justified as a Terrorism Prevention Act that is unarguably subservient to the Constitution. I don't see how you will be trying some money in secret. How? How do we even get to know if it is a fair judgment? Exactly. How do the electorate now get to know, or the citizens get to know that you are doing the right thing? This is unnecessary. Very unnecessary. First of all, you are keeping a man that have not been proven guilty in detention for over how many years? It is almost a year. This man was brought in June 2021, and you're already in April 2022. Just 2-3 months to 1 year. And since that's June 2021 till date, you have not been able to hold him to one particular crime and say you are actually guilty. It also happened in 2015 to 2017. Anytime they ought against the federal government, they'll start the issue of secret trial. The fact is that the federal government have no case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In a country where nothing is working, the government is a failure. No jobs anywhere, assets on strike, no light, no foodstuffs, and everything is on the high side. Boko Haram bandits are terrorizing the entire north, and still yet, this government thinks Nnamdi Kanu is a problem. The hypocrisy is just what I don't get, hypothetically speaking. Sincerely, me myself, I don't get it. I don't get it. They should just free this man already. Why are they still holding him? The real terrorists are there killing innocent souls in the north, and yet nothing has been done about it. Okay. I see no difference between IPOB and Boko Haram or bandits, but since sometimes IPOB practice cannibalism on the other side, are you okay? Is this a joke? But it is international best practice. We always use this as a yardstick. Kanu is on the long thing. All the remaining count charges on him will certainly jail him. A watertight evidence. He, Kanu, instructed his followers CSN to kill security men, burn government institution. He even insulted kinsmen and even insulted the race. He jumped bail. He did not instruct anybody to kill anyone. Are you not supposed to be ashamed of you? Are you not supposed to be how? Where is the evidence? What exactly is the evidence? Don't mind them. Once the evil, the rules. Once it is evil, the rules will change. But when it comes to this, it will remain. That is how it all started in Cameroon. One day, everything will come to a full circle. Offense you claim committed in public, you want to try in secret. Exactly. You are saying you committed this offense in public, so why are you trying it in secret? Why are you burying the press, people, and what to leave to revenue and see the sins of Nnamdi Kanu, if you have any? Ask Northerners to choose between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, SAW, and terrorism, and they will surely choose terrorism. Okay. Okay. Nigeria is like a faulty vehicle that cannot start or move. Yet the driver refused to let the passengers to find another alternative. Okay, my own humble opinion, this man has done nothing wrong. He should not be tried in public. I mean, he should not be tried in secret, because he actually, the crime they are accusing him of was not done in secret as well. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning into the lesson. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.